Hello, Carl here with Sustainability Theory News. We're over at Bloomberg.com. They have an article on MiniFarm. It's a startup based around New York, at least that's where some of their customers are, and they are growing mushrooms right inside the restaurant. Pictured here are some of the founders with their device behind them. Measures about 6 feet high, 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep. Looks like they have it on top of a 2-foot base right there. And there's a lot of benefits to having the mushrooms grown right in the restaurant. First of all is flavor. The mushrooms growing at the top here appear to be lion's mane. Now, in my experience, after you refrigerate lion's mane, it gets pretty bitter pretty quick. So having it picked right at the restaurant is probably the best way to sell that particular mushroom, but the rest of the mushrooms will also enjoy better flavor and longer shelf life the fresher that they are picked. Now here's a picture of one of their customers that have incorporated their mushroom farm into the restaurant right above the bar. Now, I think this is a great idea. Now, of course, most chefs don't care about growing mushrooms, so they kind of make it easy. They have a down payment for their device. They say it costs around $2,000 for a full one. There's a monthly subscription fee, and you pay for the produce you harvest. Of course, it's less than if you were to buy it from a farmer directly. Now, they pre-grow a lot of the sawdust blocks, so that way the restaurants only have to deal with the last 4 weeks of growing the mushrooms. The spawn run, which can take anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks depending on the strain and conditions, is really the most time-consuming process. And of course, sterilizing the block and inoculating it is no easy feat as well. So, this solves a lot of those little mushroom farming problems for the restaurant or grocery store. I'm sure grocery stores could handle this as well. There are some drawbacks, though, of course. One, the spores that these mushrooms emit. I don't think I would like to have a restaurant that had this, blowing off mushroom spores all the time, unless it was a completely sealed container with a HEPA filter. But, it's pretty much the only drawback I can see. You may have to have a bit of electricity for the humidity and temperature generators because you got to get some nice, somewhat warm and very, very humid conditions to fruit these mushrooms. Well, I will link to this article in the description if you'd like to read more about it, and if you'd like to see more news headlines like this, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.